It's funny, it's like you guys go tit for tat in making each other jealous, but this person actually is jealous, and I don't really know why you didn't. I don't know if you did anything or why they would be jealous, because you're showing up here as Page of Cups. It might be that they don't want either a cycle to repeat, or they are concerned about one person in particular from your past. But the way that it's being communicated here is just not healthy or kind, and it kind of feels like it's yanking you out of a comfortable space. It's like you have this sweet curiosity, and then this person, and it's interesting because I have the Knight of Swords, but then I have the Queen of Swords at the bottom, and there's a few things going on here. Like, this person is kind of holding back, and I do wonder why, because there's contrasting energies here. Some of them are moving really quickly, and then the oracle cards themselves, I can see that this person I think that they don't want to speak out of term. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. I think that they don't want to speak out of term. I think that they don't want to cause problems or project. They don't want to project. But it's like, oh my God, like the parasites, you know? You know the audio that's like, the parasites want sugar. I don't want sugar, or something like that. Page of Wands, King of Swords. Hang on. There is a lot of contradictory energy here, and I don't love it. Because while this person, meaning your partner, your romantic partner, I'm assuming, while this person is hoping for this like Four of Wands future with you, you know, there's also this like, you know, I think, because I have a few things here, I think that they feel like they can't do enough for you. And there was a similar message that came out recently in another reading, but it wasn't, I wasn't looking specifically for a love message, right? Like, this is about someone's love life, someone's romantic partnership. And I'm feeling like this person just is like the song Add Up My Love by Clairo. It's like they're feeling like they're adding all of these things to the relationship, and like it's not cutting it. But that's the thing, is that like that's not what this is about. I see you as just merely like enjoying yourself. Like, you're, you know, just being, it's like, I'm just a girl, you know what I mean? Like, it's innocent, right? It's not like you're trying to pull any kind of, I don't know, like, you're just being a girl, or whoever, right? Being a person who's cute, or who's funny, or who's charismatic, right? I don't know what card that was. King of Swords, Ten of Cups at the bottom, Two of Swords. This critical energy, this like criticism, I would imagine it's projected by both of you in one way or another. Like, maybe it comes out for you in different ways, right? And that's for you to explore, because that's not what this reading is about. This reading is about something that's like in front of you right now, or something that you're sussing out. And that criticism, that like kind of perfectionist attitude, or I don't even know the word for it, but it's you know, King of Swords. It's for the sake of the Ten of Cups with the Two of Swords. This person doesn't really know even what it is that they want. It's like, do you really want the Ten of Cups? Because it's like that rigidity towards one image is just, it's not serving anyone, and it's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Like, this person might not realize that how much criticism they're projecting onto a situation is incredibly hurtful. And I also, with the Devil, because I have, the Emperor and Strength, it doesn't feel like this person wants to be that critical. Maybe the way that insecurities come out, or the way that they, this does feel like a projection, right? So maybe it's just an insecurity that they are making your problem, which, like, I mean, I think that that's clear, but it just seems a little bit extreme. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, High Priestess, hang on. Well, they are trying. You know, I think that they do know better. They know better. But again, it's the parasites, right? The Hierophant. Yeah, they do know better. But the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, are they going to act right? You know, are they going to act better? The Six of Pentacles reversed with the Knight of Swords. I mean, what are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do if they feel like, you know, if there's an insecurity hopping out of them because, you know, you're just being sweet? And I would really question, you know, and this is just your duty, right? Is there a small part of you that likes making them jealous? It's just a question. But we're going to get advice for you on handling this projection. Or, okay, so Queen of Cups. Yeah, I love that. Queen of Cups, Justice. Page of Cups at the bottom. Knight of Cups, Curiosity. Don't hit criticism with criticism, right? Sometimes, I was talking about this with someone recently, sometimes when somebody projects and they're kind of mean, and this isn't going to be the right response for everyone in your life, so be discerning, but if somebody is projecting and they're being kind of mean, sometimes it's really, and I think oftentimes it's really not helpful to match that energy. I think it would actually be more helpful, especially in this situation, to come from a really balanced state so that they're not, it's like disarming, right? Like you want to disarm this person because they're showing up with something to say, and it's not grounded. They're not grounded like in reality. It's almost like this projection that they have is I mean, it's not made up. I don't think it's made up. It's a deep-seated insecurity, but it certainly is not yours, right? And so you can just be a baddie out here, you know, or whatever it is that you are doing that strikes a nerve, and that disarming response will, Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune will potentially change their patterning or change their way of thinking kind of in like for the long run. This is really good stuff. Like, but I think that your response is, and I don't really want to hear anything about like, oh, well, they this, they that, then get them out. If you don't want to, if you don't feel motivated to like change your actions in this situation, if that person is not, I guess if you're not inspired to like improve, if that person is not worth your patience, then get them out of your life. If that person is not worth your patience, then get them out of your life. But the other part of this is that like you are worth your patience. It's not just that person that's worth your patience. You are worth your patience. And letting someone take you up out of character is not, I don't think that that's something that you necessarily enjoy, dude. You know? So I think that the practice of like patience and curiosity will be very disarming for this person and potentially change a much larger cycle and shift a much larger cycle that's been happening maybe in the relationship or just like in your personal life or something that you've noticed throughout your family, like just generally responding with some aggression or coldness or I guess self-isolating behaviors, you know? And it seems like this person is engaging in self-isolating behaviors on their own. So getting curious about that and responding in a way that's actually like kind is kind of the only way to do it. Yeah, the Devil in reverse is kind of the only way to like break this cycle. I think that we sometimes love to suffer and all the while like idealizing, you know, what would be like the right relationship, or like it's like grass is always greener, but you keep putting, you know, you keep killing the grass, you know what I mean? It's like take care of what you have. And so like this cycle again, like it's one that I think this person is I think it's one that this person is determined to break, and they are trying, but it's a dual effort. So your advice and, you know, whatever this is, whether this has already happened or this is something that you're currently dealing with or something that's incoming, doesn't really matter. The advice is to generally work on engaging with disarming behavior instead of engaging with the defense